That is what I'm excited about. Plates! He's a legend. He probably remembered.
The garlicness.
Hello everybody, welcome back. So we are back at Stanley Villa Farm, camping and fishing, well, glamping and fishing. If you guys have been subscribed for a long time, then you guys would have seen the video last year, back last August, where we were here. We stayed in a bell tent for 48 hours. What do I keep knocking over? This time round we're here for 5 days, a lot longer of a session this time, and we've got 2 nights in the bell tent and we've got 2 nights in the brand new night fishing pods. If you can see them over there, they are the brand new night fishing pods. Now, when we were here last year, night fishing wasn't a thing, but he was in the process of launching it and he did let us know, so made sure to get on again this year. So we have been here since yesterday at about 4:30, because if you guys didn't know, we are based way down south and this is based way up north. It took us about 4.5 hours to get here, which is a lot quicker than the last time. Like I said, we have been here since yesterday. We did do a lot. We did get the rods out for a little bit and I had a little walk round, and we just used last night to chill basically because we were so tired after travelling down here. Up here. It's about 10:30 in the morning now. We just thought we'd get a couple hours fishing in now before we go to the shop up the road, get stuff for barbecue. So as I was saying before, the wind rudely interrupted me. While we're staying in the bell tents, I'm not too focused on the fishing too much because we have got 2 nights, 48 hours over in the overnight fishing pods. So that's when we're going to really go for it on the fishing. But obviously, while we're here, not doing much this morning, just chilling before we go get something to eat, why not get the rods in? Since we came last year, there has been a mega stock increase, if I must say. Tom put in a lot of new fish recently. 2 of those fish being the 20 mark, just over kind of nice 20s. He also said a lot of the fish from last year have grown a lot, especially that one that I caught. That one that I caught was absolutely stunning, and if that has grown, then wouldn't mind having that one again. We were literally just stood there talking and Reese has got one. Is that the one to... Well, I don't even know where he's put that one, guys. I wasn't even really watching, if I'm being honest. Oh, this one's to the island. Oh my god, I just sunk into a mud hole. Woo! So Reese is the first one to nab a fish. Look at the colouring on that one. Nothing of massive size, but he's got a nice big belly on him, and those scales on his belly. Lovely fish, lovely fish. Like I was saying before, we were only kind of fishing for a few hours, just kind of as like a little filler thing for something to do until we go and settle at the tent and have a barbecue and stuff. But Reese actually had a fish, and that was a nice fish as well. They all kind of look like that in here. All the mirrors, they're all so multicoloured and bright and all scaly. So yeah, it is nice catching one in here because you just don't know what they're going to look like. And again, they do go up to above the £20 mark. So very excited to get over into the overnight pod and proper go for it. Hopefully we have one of the good ones. Oh, also, if I put the clip in, if not, I'll put it in now. But when we were sat fishing for a few hours yesterday evening, Lexi, I think she's the biggest fish in here still. I think she still is the biggest fish in here, and she's a ghostie. She was literally swimming backwards and forwards on the surface, just kind of eating all the little bugs off the top. She was doing it for ages, just swimming backwards and forwards in front of us last night, so we think she was teasing us.
It's only a baby, but...
It's only a little babby, but he's cute. Bless him. Literally, as we were about to pack the rods away to go to the shop, this little fella decided to grace the net for us. This one came from the island on the rig that I boated out. Tiny fish, but absolutely stunning. Nice scale patterns. Like I was saying, all of the mirrors in here look like this, and they're all absolutely stunning. I'll show you the other side. And there's the other side. Little baby fish is now in the sling in there, as Tom, the manager here, wants to put him into the stock pond, so he's just waiting patiently there to have his move. We've just got back from the shop with loads of stuff ready for a barbecue. I'm just munching on a pan of chocolat real quick, but finished our barbecue and ate it all, and now I'm absolutely full. And now we're turning on the hot tub so it's ready for us later. If you guys would have saw in the clips that I put in from yesterday, and I think I did talk about it earlier as well, there is a wood-fired, that's what they're called, wood-fired hot tub attached to this bell tent. It's the only bell tent that has one. Ta-da! And Reese has literally just lit it. So that should be done in about 3 hours, ready for us to get in. And a little bit later on, we're also going to have s'mores, because I think I mentioned them as well earlier. I absolutely love s'mores. It's, yeah, it's so nice to do it around the fire pit there. In the meantime, I think we're going to do a couple hours fishing. I don't know what we're going to do in the meantime. I don't know if we're going to have a couple hours fishing or if we're just going to chill out. I'm pretty sure I showed you the bell tent earlier on in those set of clips, but if not, I'll show you now. Everything has been moved around. Like, that is normally there, but we've moved it so we can keep our rods put together. Excuse the mess, because we have stayed in it last night. Clothes rack, bed, bedside tables. This is obviously a sofa bed which pulls out into a double bed. The wood log fire burner thing, that makes it so warm in here. It's just massive. I need to remember that not all of you guys would have seen the video from last year, so Obviously, I've seen what these look like before, but you guys haven't. So now that the hot tub is starting,
It's going for it slightly.
we should be able to get into that in about 3 hours. So I think we're just going to chill out for a little bit. Then we'll get into the hot tub when that's done at about 6, because it's like 3 o'clock now. After the hot tub, we'll have the s'mores. So me and Reese are walking up to get an ice cream. And I think Reese is going to feed some sheep. I might do it. I don't know though. I'm a bit of a pussy when it comes to stuff like that. But I have been offered to feed the chickens, the sheeps and the ducks.
Definitely feeding some ducks and some chicken. 100%.
I might just stand there and eat my ice cream. So I haven't actually showed you guys this yet, but as you actually come onto site, just on your right is a micro chicken egg.
Yeah.
Aww.
Tiny micro chicken egg. 15 of them with your breath.
And this is where you can come to get like your fishing tickets. This is where you check in. They have like a little shop here with ice cream and kind of anything and everything that you could ask for. Me and Rings have got a Bueno ice cream. And we're going to sit and eat this before we go and feed the animals. That's a big chicken.
They're out, they're gone, you hear them. Sheep!
No, I don't. It's not that I don't like them. Bunny! They're
Come on,
cute.
come on. Where's my girl?
Oh my god!
She's so tiny.
It's a tiny little chicken. Look at it.
She's so tiny. And then your hand. Nice one. Go on in. Do you want a little chicken or do you want to feed on the big ones?
I don't want a big one pecking me.
Oh, I love the tiny chicken. This one's Bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Oh my god, I'm doing it. It's a little baby chicken.
I don't think it's a baby, I think
Well, no, but it looks like a baby.
it's just a small chicken.
Done with me, that one. There you go. Well, I didn't actually think I'd do that, but I did it, and Reese has still got Mila.
I think she wants to. She's just chilling now.
Reese has made very good for
This one. Are you right? You're crackers. Yeah, you're crackers.
Reese is the brave one. I'm glad we've got Reese so we can show everything.
Just
Cuddle it.
Yeah. Try and cuddle it. That's a lot.
There we go.
Yeah, and then give him a good scratches on his neck, and he wants scratches on his neck. Hey, big boy.
Oh, he actually does really like it. I'm very much a fan of cuddling a dog.
And they very much like it. Honestly, yeah, you're jealous.
Pancakes, jealous.
Pancake a hug in a minute.
Pancakes, absolutely jealous.
Go on in.
Come on! Where have you been?
No.
This one's Jack.
Jack.
Jill.
Jack and
Jack and
Jill.
Jill.
Aw.
Two hands together, mate, and then
I'm glad that we've got you for this.
Nah, you could do that. You could do that 100%.
I did it.
You did it. Sorry, sorry mate, you haven't had any, have you?
Yeah, go on Jill. Jack's a greedy boy.
Yeah.
Just swallow. So guys, it's the next morning and we've got the rods, everything else is packed into the car. He's literally just parking now and we're heading over to pod 3. It's been all go rush mode this morning because we had a massive lie-in and then we had to check out of the pod at 12. So I think we're going to get everything over to the pod, get prepared and then just get fishing. Thank God that they've got these little red trolleys because we would be stuffed otherwise. We do have our barrow with us, but barrowing up a hill through mud wouldn't have been good. This is when the proper fishing begins. This is base for the next 48 hours. Obviously we are in this pod here fishing overnight. And this is our double peg. So we have full reach of the island and more than enough space to fish for 2 of us. Got a fire pit for later to keep warm. I mean, even though it is very warm in here. These pods are insulated, they're not heated and they don't have a wood fire thing like the bell tents do, but actually really warm in here and it stays warm once the heat is in. Very excited for the next 48 hours. The first 2 days of our little holiday were more of just a chill and relax and a unwind after all of the chaoticness that my life has brought me recently. But now it's proper go mode on the fishing. Try and get a couple of those 20s, if not at least one. Fingers crossed, eh? The rods are finally out. As you would have saw, I have put a live system pop up on both of my rigs. Obviously my spinner rigs. Location wise, I have one rig going to these reeds on the right here, kind of just in the centre, not too close either, because if I show you around here, see if a carp's getting you in there, I don't think you're getting it out. So that's where one rod is, and then the left hand rod is kind of just middle ground. It's not to the island, not in the margin, kind of just middle ground. Mainly just testing the waters with locations at the minute, obviously because it's the first time fishing around here full stop. When we were here last year we didn't even come around this side of the lake. So guys, I've just come up to the communal lodge here because I needed the loo. And it's literally round the corner from our pod. You can literally see Reese from where I am. So that is our pod, just there, and you can see Reese. Oh, just going in. And this is the lakeside lodge, guys. Yesterday I showed you the reception where the shop is, where you can get the ice cream and everything else. That's just on your right as you come in. And then this is just, no, I can't do my left and right. That's on your left, this is on your right. And it's a communal lodge which is open 24 hours of the day. It's literally open overnight. And this is where you can kind of come and chill. Got vending machines, fridge, freezers for everybody to keep their bits in. And this is where people come for their showers. Shower in there. There's also a kettle, a toaster, microwave, 2 kettles. Look at that view. I could live here, guys, honestly. Haven't been really doing much for the past few hours. I've literally just been finishing off a video, editing it, getting it ready to go out for you guys in the next couple of days. You would have already seen that video by the time this one's out, so hope you all enjoyed that video. If you haven't seen it, make sure to go and watch that one as well. And then the video before that, I beat my PB. So if you haven't seen those videos, guys, definitely go check that out. So I literally just moved my rod from midwater to the island because it is so warm today, like so warm. So they're not going to be in that deeper water. As soon as I got it over there, about half an hour later, I had a few beeps on it. And again, my bobbin was doing all sorts. But again, I always seem to pick my rod up to absolutely nothing. Put that back out onto the island. Fingers crossed. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. So guys, there's been carp crashing in the spot where I've got my rig in the reeds, and just nothing was coming from it. So I just put it out there, bring it in, put it back out there, and not even 2 minutes later, we have a lovely, lovely scaly mirror.
Says 22, but obviously the sling and that. 16? 16, 17?
So guys, literally, like I just said, I literally just put that rod back out after just having a few doubts about it. And as soon as I put it back out, we managed a nice scaly mirror. Look at that. Look at those scales at the top of its back. It's absolutely stunning. Weighing in at about 16, 17. We're not too sure with this sling. We're going to weigh it in a minute, but not, well, now it's the biggest fish that I've ever had from this lake, full stop.
Biggest fish that I've seen from here as well.
Look at those colours. It's absolutely stunning. Come show them the top of its back. Look at those scales. Go all the way up towards its shoulders. Absolutely stunning. I'll show you the other side.
This one's being quite well behaved.
Oh. Well happy with that. So I'm gonna have to get Reese to release it because my arms just aren't long enough. It's really steep from the bank to the lake, so. Well then, what a nice fish that was to start off this lot of 48 hours in the new swim. It's about 7 o'clock now, so won't be long and it will get dark in the next couple of hours. Hopefully we can nab another one while it's still light. I've just started the fire because it's going to get dark soon and the midgies are coming out everywhere and fire tends to get rid of them, so we have started the fire. Reese has got one. Scatty stuff you're doing there, mate. I will not stop going on about the colours of the mirrors in here. They're absolutely stunning. No matter the size, got an absolute pure white belly. Absolutely stunning.
Orange fin. The other side.
And there's the other side to it. It's got a real ombre situation going on. And that bottom tail there is fin. Orange. Stunning. Oh my god. Absolutely stunning. So this one is of no great size whatsoever. I think if it was any other fish, I wouldn't have really bothered with any pictures or showing you guys, but look at that. So nearly a fully, so nearly. It's even more nearly so on this side. That side is pretty much, apart from that little gap at the bottom, I've never seen fish like this. I genuinely haven't. Not in like one area, one lake, stocked in one lake. What are you laughing at? You guys get what I'm trying to say. What are you laughing at?
You and your one lake with your one lake.
You get what I mean, right? Absolutely stunning fish. Let's get some pictures. Any more boo-boos?
All better.
Better. Oh, guys, I've just come up to the lodge, communal lodge, to wash up our dirty plates from yesterday so we can use them for today. Those two fish, I can't believe it. How nice looking were those fish? That last one there, even though it was tiny, that was absolutely stunning, and I'm so happy with that. Just thought I had to add that in again. Also, look at the view that I have while washing up. Look at that. Well, just lost one, literally to a hook pull at the net. That hasn't happened in a while, not when they're at the net like that. There is a barbless hook only rule down here, so obviously I'm going to blame it on that because it's obviously not my fault. Always a shit feeling, especially when they're that close and then the hook pulls. And it was a mirror. Would have probably been another nice one, but let's not think about it. Good morning then. As you can see, it's another sunny day, but it wasn't earlier this morning. Earlier this morning it was absolutely hailing it down. Only for a couple of hours, now it's sunny again. Now it's going away. As you would have saw, I've redone the rods, re-put bait out, all of that good stuff. I didn't have any fish since that last nearly a fully. I can't believe how close to a fully that fish was. But Reese did have 2 fish after that. I think it was 1, 2, 3. I don't know, I can't remember. I was tired last night. But another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, since inspecting that fish and showing the pictures to the site manager here, Tom, I have now found out that that fish was a resident named fish, and that fish was called the General. I'll put the picture up again just so we can appreciate it. Absolutely stunning fish. Yeah, I have no words for it. And the biggest fish that any of us, me or Reese, have had from here so far, so that's exciting stuff. It really is exciting fishing this lake because of all of those mirrors. I mean, we haven't even had a common this session. Touch wood that we don't, although I love commons, but those mirrors. If we could keep pulling out mirrors like that for the rest of the time here, then happy girl. Also, guys, I wanted to show you something quickly because while I was sat last night, I saw a post on the site's Facebook page that they're teaming up with a local carer centre, and they were selling these little donkeys with outfits on, and obviously all the money was going towards this charity. I'll put a picture up on screen which explains everything of what they do. Just pause it to read it. I couldn't not. Look how cute. On a more fishy note, my right hand rod that's in those reeds over there, I keep getting a singular beep, just a singular burp every 10 minutes, 15 minutes. From experience, that's either a grebe attacking my spot or my rig is hooked on a twig, a leaf, a bit of the reed, and it's just moving it every now and then. That's what I've noticed with the waters that I fish down south anyway. So I'm going to bring it in, put it back out and see if that works. I mean, that's exactly what I did yesterday and I had that fish, so let's do that. I think I was right because when I reeled my rod back in, on my hook was loads of just lake bed. So yeah, I think I was just attached to something and the wind was nudging it every now and then. Fingers crossed. Oh. And then literally as soon as I put the phone down and stop speaking to you, my right hand rod goes off from in the reeds. It's only a little common, so it's quite funny considering what I was just saying. But yeah, we'll see if the rain's going to stop in any second, because that's what it seems to be doing. If it stops, then we'll go have a look. If it's not going to stop, we'll just go have a look, obviously. But great timing, eh? Well, he's not as small as I thought he was, and half of his tail's missing. Look at his tail. His tail is literally half missing, cut off. But yeah, he's not as small as I thought he was. He's quite long and he has actually got quite a big belly on him. So this is the fourth carp that I've landed. I've lost a couple, or even a few, I'm not sure, but first common of the session. Well, of the week, really. Yeah, they are. So I literally moved my left-hand rod to the island because I didn't have anything from it mid-water. He's a very short little guy, but again, these fish are absolutely stunning. I'll say it again, I've never known a lake to have such good stock all the way through. This one's going to be an absolute belter when it gets bigger. The air to not flap. When they're back down, they start flapping. And that's the other side.
The rest of his tail is beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it? Scales on these fish are unmatched, honestly. Oh, guys, what an absolute week, few days this has been. We are just packing up because we are heading home just a little bit early. We're not doing the last night, mainly because both of us are just feeling a bit under the weather, I think. Yeah, I think we're both coming down with something, and we are more than happy and satisfied with the fishing that we've done, the stay that we've had. We absolutely love it here. I did not expect to catch one of the resident named fish here. I just didn't. From not catching a single named fish at all to then catching one and being able to name it last week, and then coming here and catching the General. What is going on with me recently? Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it goes without saying that you guys need to come and check out Stanley Villa Farm and come and see it for yourself. It is just such a nice time away, nice getaway, and amazing fish as well. So I'll leave the link in the description to the website so you guys can check it out, but if not, you can literally just type in Stanley Villa Farm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere really, and you guys will find it. I do just want to say thank you to Tom and Alex and every single person here at Stanley Villa Farm. Everybody here is so accommodating and so lovely and so friendly, so it does just make the stay that little bit more easier when the staff are nice. So thank you very much to them, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.